tonight.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Monroe's checked in for Henson. Mayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Jefferson comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Williams. Right side Jefferson. The feed to Dellavedova. Releases. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Now here's Vasquez. T right on him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he's good on the second. Five seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Thompson for the triple. No good. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 11. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the...
Thank you, Kevin. It seems LeBron...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. What a performance so far tonight by Kevin Love. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. It's really great to see him back to what appears to be top form coming off the injury. There's a sense of reassurance that he's healthy after the first 2 quarters back. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks.
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand. Be like, okay, who's crossing this line? If you're coming over here, I'm taking a hard foul, and I'm going to resist you on defense.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Williams at the point guard position.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Williams against Antetokounmpo. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason. And now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Here's Monroe. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Mozgov a screen on Henson. Back to Williams for the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
One thing about Greg Monroe, he is a highly skilled big.
He really is. I love the fact that he can do so much. He can post you up. He can pop out and knock down the 15-footer. He's an outstanding passer, and at his size, those are skills that have served him and his teams well.
He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's now 9 points for LeBron. Bucks trail by 11. Timeout called, the Bucks.
And getting back to Greg Monroe, guys, he made some subtle strides last season. Best rebounding average of his career, up to 75% on his free throws. And how about this little nugget? Not one three-point attempt last season. That tells you he's starting to mature.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 11. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Monroe. The coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris.
And, you know, with some people, they'll always find something wrong with Monroe's game. He'll never make the all-defensive team. He kind of looks like he's playing at half speed, but he produces, and he does it within the team confines.
It's a pick by Love. And here is LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. Love. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
And, guys, you look over the history of the Defensive Player of the Year award, and it usually goes to big men. Big men get the blocks and clog up the paint, but before last season, the last 10 Defensive Player of the Year awards went to bigs.
Takes the 13-footer up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 10 points now for Henson.
Well, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there, getting himself in the good position under the glass. Did his work early there.
Yeah, with the presence of mind, you know just where the rebound was going to go to.
And then also just the niftiness with that tip in, just a quick touch, again, before the defense knows what hit him.
Inside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. Now Cleveland moving it up. And finished off by LeBron.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Bucks trail by 11. Last year we saw Kawhi Leonard win the Defensive Player of the Year award. Draymond Green was runner-up, and although he was a power forward, I thought, Clark, he was defending on the perimeter quite a bit.
Yeah, he was. And, you know, it's only the 8th time out of 33 Defensive Player of the Year awards that's not been given to a big guy. So, well earned by Kawhi Leonard, and Draymond Green very easily could have won the award, too.
Middleton the pass to Carter Williams. Plenty of space. Middleton can't get it to go.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
LeBron outside. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Williams comes with a double team. Williams against Carter Williams. In the corner, Middleton with it. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
The wide open look for Love. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bucks passing it around. And John Henson with the slam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Parker's checked in for John Henson. Mayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. In the corner, Mayo with it. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as many as 14 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The drive by James. Thompson inside the line, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Kicks it to Parker. Here's Bayless. That will count off the mark.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks dancer.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Cleveland leading by 7. They've got Greg Monroe. Jared Bayless is out there with Vasquez. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Mayo in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And Jefferson gets it to go.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Screen by Monroe. Here's Vasquez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Bucks trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
And for Varejao, his wild hair and frenetic style long ago earned him the nickname Wild Thing. I mean, diving for loose balls, taking charges, but that energy and enthusiasm may be unsurpassed really by any other player in our league.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, "How much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
Well, Greg, you're talking about Varejao. He may play wild, but his production has backed it up. A few years ago, he averaged, Clark, over 14 rebounds a game.
Yeah, and I don't think he plays that wild. I think he just looks wild. That hair flying all over the place, and he's giving up his body. I don't know if he's necessarily a wild player as much as he just looks and appears to be everywhere at all times.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Bucks. And a switch here also for Cleveland. J.R. Smith's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And he gets it back. And he gets it back. Good. 14 points now for Henson. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Pass to LeBron. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Henson sends it back. Parker dishes to Carter Williams. 16 feet away. And no good as it rattles out. Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Mozgov. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Feeds it to Henson. Monroe with a screen on Williams. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Now Carter Williams. Here's Middleton. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Love. The 17-footer. Rebounded by the Bucks. Parker's got his 5th rebound in this one. He kicks it to Carter Williams. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Michael Carter.
The first free throw is good. And under the Kumbos checked in for Parker. Carter Williams hits them both. And the Cavaliers call time here.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
Here's Williams. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's a pick by Love. James right side. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the